One of my YouTube friends had asked me a question about the video that I had made about relationships. And he had asked me, well, how do you know if a person actually leave the lover for someone else that they really want? How come they always come back? And it's multiple reasons why that can happen. See, a lot of times, if you are in a relationship that you really don't want to be in, right? And you leave the person, but you know the person is a good person, but you leave the person to be with someone that you really do want to be with, and it don't work out. A lot of times that person is going to come back to the person that they left. But most likely they're going to lie to that person to get that person to take them back. It's part of the whole manipulation process. The first thing that they're going to say is that, oh, I realized I shouldn't have left you. You were the best thing that ever happened to me. And I wasn't thinking. I didn't know what I was thinking. And no one can replace you. And, please forgive me. And that person is going to forgive them. Because the person that is the victim, basically, they don't know the real reason why their lovers have came back. They really do think that the man or the woman truly do love them and misses them and realize that they was the best thing for them. But the majority of the reasons, the majority of the times, when a man or a woman leave their significant other for someone that they really do want to be with, the reason why they always come back to the other one, to the one that they really don't want, is because when they had to deal with the one that they really did want, they realized that they can't do the same things that they was doing with the person that they really don't want. So when you're dealing with the person that you really do want to be with, like I said in my last video, you're going to have to step your game up. You're not going to be able to do the thing that you was doing in your last relationship because the person that you really do want to be with actually have standards. They have morals. And the nonsense that you was giving the person that you really don't want to be with, the person that you really want to be with is not going to tolerate it. So eventually, you're going to think that the person that you really want to be with is too masculine. You're going to think that their standards is too high. And it's going to make you be a better man. It's going to make you be a better woman. It's going to make you grow up. But meanwhile, the person that you really don't want to be with, the person that you was tolerating, was accepting you at your bare minimum. They was accepting you with your manipulation. They was accepting you while you was a liar, while you was a cheater, while you would come home at different hours. They was accepting that. But meanwhile, now that you're dealing with the person that you really want to be with, you can't manipulate that person. You can't lie to that person. You can't do what you want to do. So eventually, you're going to be like, damn, I really got to be a fucking man to be with this woman. Or I really got to be a woman to be with this man. So eventually, you're going to end it because you realize that you got to be grown. You got to actually be an adult in order to be with the person that you really want to be with. So most likely you're going to end that relationship because you're going to realize what you really do want. You are not grown enough to take it. You are not grown enough to deal with it. So you rather stay in your childlike ways and deal with the person that you don't want to be with because you rather be with the person that you really don't want and have that person give you their all and you give them the bare minimum, instead of you being with the person and you have to give your all, because if you don't give your all, then you are going to receive the bare minimum. You understand? So it's almost like a narcissist in a way. So if I was to leave my man right now, right? If I was to leave my man, but I really don't want him, but he's a good man to me. I really don't want him though, but he does everything for me. So I decided I want to leave my man and I want to deal with the man that I really do want to be with. Now that I'm with the man that I really do want to be with, I got to do things that I'm not used to doing. I got to be more honest now. I got to communicate more. I got to come home at a decent hour. And in the beginning, I'm going to do those things because I'm in love and it's a fresh relationship. But after a while, I'm so immune to doing what I've always done in my old relationship until the person that I really want to be with is going to let me know I'm not going to tolerate that. So next thing you know, the person that I want to be with, that I really want to be with, I notice that I'm going to be putting in my all, and it's going to be the bare minimum, and they're going to start giving me their bare minimum because they're not getting what they need from me. But if I was to go back to the person that I was basically giving the bare minimum to, they're going to love it because the fact that I am with them is all that matters. And they are going to give me 100%, while I basically give them 20%, when over here, I got to give them 100%. And if I don't give them 100%, they're going to give me 20%. So where do I go? Who do I choose? I'm going to choose the person that's going to give me 100% at all times. And they're going to love me at giving them 20%. When if I deal with the person that I really want to be with, I got to give them 100% at all times. Because the moment I slack up, they're going to show me and they're going to let me know by letting me see that they're not being satisfied. So a lot of times, what I've learned in the relationship that I've dealt with, in the relationship that I've seen, this is why we got a high rate of divorce rates. We got a high rate of divorce because people is not able to deal with the people that they really do want. And the people that they are really currently dealing with, they really don't want them. And they know that they are good people, but they really don't want them. A lot of times they are in these relationships because of financial reasons. They are codependent on one another. So they deal with each other because they survive good with one another. But if you was to actually sit down and talk to one of the other, it's always going to be one that's going to love one more than the other. Because at the end of the day, one is only in it for survival and one is really in it for love. And the person that is really, really in it for love, that is really pouring out their heart, they know that their significant other is really not in love with them and really don't even want them. But they know as long as they accept the bare minimum, they will have them. Because the moment that they complain that you're not doing enough, then they're not going to get nothing at all. So this is why now that I am now single, I really prioritize in the next man that I want to have in my life. If he is not my equal, if he don't give me 100%, like I'm giving him 100%, then it's not going to work and I'm not going to tolerate it. Because when you are dealing with someone that you know is not giving you your all, you're going to tolerate it. And after a while, you're going to invest so many years and so much time in them until you're just going to give up. Because you're going to feel like eventually, you know what, I don't even feel like getting to know someone else. I'd rather just stay with this person because I know them like a book. I know them. I've been with them. I might as well just stay with them. And that person knows that is the reason why you're dealing with them. So they're going to always give you the bare minimum because they thinking to themselves, where's she going to go? Where's he going to go? Because they already know that you done gave up. So they always going to give you the bare minimum. Why? Because they know that you don't have the energy to go out and look for someone else because they know that you have invested enough time. So the majority of the time when you are dealing with someone and they know that you are aware that you are getting the bare minimum, they know that you deserve more, but they know that you don't have the energy anymore to go out and get it. So they're going to continue to give you the bare minimum. And they're going to be up and down. Certain days, they're going to make you feel like you're the king and the queen. Certain days, they're going to make you feel like something is wrong with you. This is why we have to really seek out equal. Because if we don't seek out equal, we're going to be dead in relationships where we just going to say, fuck it.